Welcome back.
Bitches.
Ignore him. This is part 3, technically, of sugar cookies. But today is a little bit different because we are making decorators icing for the cookies. So this icing you can use for just about anything. You can make it as thick or as thin as you want. I make it a little bit thicker for sugar cookies. So here's the recipe. This recipe makes a pretty good amount. So my grandmother is the one that came up with this recipe. And I'm sure you can get other recipes everywhere. They're all over the internet, but this is just the one that I'm using. I'm actually doubling this recipe because I couldn't find one of the items. Now, this item calls for 1 pound of powdered sugar. I could only find the 2 pounds, so ergo, we're going to double it. You need 1 pound of powdered sugar, a half cup of butter or margarine, room temp. You need a half cup of white shortening, a dash of salt, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 2 to 4 tablespoons of milk. Mix them all together until they're smooth. Now, if you're using this for cake icing, you add 2 extra tablespoons of milk. But since we're doing sugar cookies, we want a little bit stiffer icing. So like I said, everything that I'm making is going to be doubled from this recipe. I have my stand mixer here, and I have the whisk attachment just because I'm lazy and I don't want to sit here and babysit it. Powdered sugar going in. Again, this is 2 pounds because I'm doubling this recipe. And this recipe stores in the freezer really well. So make 2 pounds, put it in the freezer. Who cares? 1 cup of shortening. Here is my butter. I didn't have any room temp butter, so I put it in the microwave. Now at this point, with my shortening and my butter and my flour, or my powdered sugar, I'm going to whisk it at a very, very, very low speed, just so it can start to kind of incorporate a little bit more. Okay, here's my salt. Here's my vanilla. Just eyeball it, y'all. It's not a big deal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tablespoons of milk. Now we're going to whisk it on a high speed to get everything all incorporated. Once it's all nice and incorporated, I also like to do a little spatula on the side to get everything in the center and off of my whisk, and then give it one last spin so it's all mixed well, because sometimes your shortening and your butter can be a little clumpy. And there you have it. Decorators icing. Stay tuned for frosting cookies. It's just going to be a hangout sesh. We're not going to do anything crazy. I don't know how to frost, so stay tuned.